Good evening. We begin tonight with a series of significant developments from Washington and abroad, featuring United States President Donald Trump, inaugurated January 20th, 2025, at the center of several headlines, from international diplomacy to an unexpected birthday celebration plan. United States President Donald Trump has announced an ambitious and rather unconventional plan for his 80th birthday: cage fights to be held on the grounds of the White House. Using his account on his social network, Truth Social, President Trump posted an announcement for an event titled UFC Freedom 250, scheduled for June 14th. This date not only marks President Trump's 80th birthday, but also the 250th anniversary of the United States independence. Adding to the buzz, President Trump was spotted Saturday evening, local time, attending the latest Ultimate Fighting Championship event in Miami. He was accompanied by several individuals, including his daughters Ivanka and Tiffany, and Secretary of State Marco Rubio. The UFC, or Ultimate Fighting Championship, is the largest professional league for mixed martial arts, commonly known as MMA. This combat sport, particularly popular in the United States, combines various disciplines. Fighters utilize elements and techniques from boxing, kickboxing, and wrestling within cage-like fighting areas during their duels. President Trump entered the arena shortly after 2100 hours local time, alongside Dana White, the chief of the UFC organization, and several family members. Amidst loud music from Trump supporter Kid Rock, he proceeded to his seat, where Secretary of State Marco Rubio was already waiting. Coinciding with these reports, critical diplomatic discussions between the United States and Iran have concluded without an agreement. United States Vice President Vance announced early Sunday morning, approximately 6:30 hours local time in Islamabad, that American and Iranian delegations failed to reach a consensus after roughly 21 hours of direct talks. This announcement came at approximately 21:30 hours in Miami, just 30 minutes after President Trump had entered the UFC arena. Vice President Vance had made an unscheduled stop at the United States Air Force Base in Ramstein, located in the German state of Rhineland-Palatinate. He was on his return journey from the negotiations between the United States and Iran, which took place in the Pakistani capital of Islamabad. Photographs show the Republican walking across the tarmac with a paper cup in hand. According to accompanying journalists, this was a planned refueling stop. Vice President Vance stated that the Iranian side did not accept the United States' conditions, and the delegation would now be returning to the United States. During these pivotal moments, as the negotiations ended, President Trump was reportedly still present at the mixed martial arts event in Miami, remaining there until at least 2328 hours local time. White House staff were reportedly awaiting President Trump's assessment on how to proceed with the United States conflict with Iran. In other significant news, the Manhattan District Attorney's Office has confirmed it is investigating allegations of sexual assault against United States Congressman Eric Swalwell. Congressman Swalwell, a Democrat representing California and a candidate for the state's governorship, vehemently denies these accusations. The San Francisco Chronicle newspaper reported on Friday that a woman who previously worked in Congressman Swalwell's district office accused him of two non-consensual sexual encounters. One alleged incident occurred in 2019 while she was employed by him, and another in 2024 after she had left his team. She reported to CNN that he raped her during the 2024 encounter in a New York City hotel. Finally, a legal dispute regarding President Trump's planned ballroom at the White House has seen a new development. Construction work for the project has been permitted to continue for the time being. A Washington appeals court decided, according to United States media, that the substantial project can proceed while the legal battle unfolds. A leading American historic preservation organization had filed a lawsuit against the project. President Trump had ordered the demolition of the historic East Wing of the White House to make way for the construction. Preservationists have warned that the new building could make the adjacent White House appear dwarfed. Previously, a Washington judge had ordered a construction halt at the end of March for the Ballroom, estimated to cost up to $400 million, stating that the United States Parliament must approve such a massive undertaking. The judge also ruled that a president does not own the White House. The United States government was given 2 weeks to legally challenge the decision, though exceptions were allowed for work related to the security of the presidential residence. That's the latest for tonight. Stay tuned for further updates. What's your take on Trump's 80th MMA at White House Iran talks fail? Share your view in the comments. Do you think this will matter in the next news cycle? This video was generated using artificial intelligence.